Whenever you're ready.
By show of hands, who here either likes or has heard of a woman named Beyonce? Most of you. By another show of hands, who has heard her say Becky with the good hair? Anybody? A few people? Okay, it's a term she says in her songs. What most of you probably don't know, or might know now, is my name is Becky. What none of you guys know is that I also go by Becky with the good face. Now, that is not a egotistical thing, that's not a conceited thing. I am a makeup artist with a page, YouTube channel, all that stuff called Becky with a Good Face, where I do tutorials, talk about makeup, all that fun stuff. Not that you can tell today, because that's not done, but that is what I do. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my background and some of my passions that have led me to where I am now. It all started back home in my hometown of Sacramento, or Rio Linda, which is basically a very cliche country town plopped into Sacramento, plopped into California. And there I was roller skating every single day, ended up getting lessons, and ended up being a national champion figure skater, which I did for 8 years. So this developed my love of performing and being in front of other people, and ironically, I don't like speeches, but I love performing in other ways. So that's where it all started, and I then also started country line dancing. Did any of you have to take square dancing in junior high? Anybody? That really awkward, you have to find a partner to dance with.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have to, but line dancing is like that, but not like that. It's way more fun, cooler, not always country music. If you hate country music, which a lot of people in LA do. So then I got to dance and perform even more. Then my life kind of took a turn. I didn't really know what I wanted to do for a career, and I was really lost, especially considering I was always that person in high school that had straight A's, had a plan. After high school, I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. So I got a little lost, ended up planning to move to Monterey to study kinesiology, to be a physical therapist, because I had an injury from figure skating. And I was like, I can help people, I love to help people, I know some stuff about sports, and I think it'd be, kind of made sense for me. Well, one day, probably a month before I was supposed to start school, or maybe a few months. No, it was definitely a little earlier than that. But one day I was watching TV, and I was like, you know what? This is silly. I'm going to move to LA and become an actress, which probably you guys have heard from people before. So backtrack to a year ago, 13 months ago, I moved here, and I took a couple theater classes here at SMC, and I was like, I don't want to be an actress. So I was back to square one. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I'm now majoring in communications, so that's cool. So I was like, what can I do that will help me thrive as some sort of a performer and help people and kind of hit all of those passions in a way that will also serve me in my future. So I was like, I'm going to do makeup. Becky with the Good Face was born, and I have a YouTube channel, Instagram, all that fun stuff. And I'm also satisfying my other need to perform still here at SMC. I'm still in theater department. I was in one of the plays in spring. I'm in 2 plays currently this fall, so check them out, Emancipation and Blind Spirit. They're going to be good. Emancipation's really good. And so now I'm doing that, and I really like it. I really like being here at SMC. It's nice to move from a small town to this big city where you can kind of really do anything you want. Sacramento's great if you're going to politics, because it's the capital, but if you have any sort of artsy bone in your body, it's a terrible, terrible city to be in. So that is pretty much how I've gotten here, and why I asked in the beginning, who's your Beyonce. And just to finish off, I'm just going to spew off 5 fun facts about myself. I collect sheep/lambs, which is weird. I love eating a whole pizza and a full tub of sea salt caramel gelato. It's my favorite meal in the world. I'm obsessed with country music, as you probably picked up. I have a dog named Bird, and I am a natural blonde.